Oh, hi, everybody. I was simply packaging up some stuff, receiving some mail, and otherwise, just messing around. Thanks for showing up. It's Friday. It has been a cray-cray week. I am excited to spill lots of beans today, like it's The Office on Chili Day. So Ice Wolf, I love Penn and Teller. I love one slightly more than the other, but I'm not going to tell you which one. Um, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Maitland. Hey, chef. I was told, kind of cold. I was told that Doug would not be here today. What's going on, T-Bone? I was told that Doug would not be here today. It is obvious that Trevor is here. So, Trevor, what do you say that since Doug is not here, we do some spoilers? What's going on, Carlos? Speaking of spoilers, spoiler alert, Carlos has something for us to open. Oh, I will let Doug know to tell his mom. I will pass that along. So, Carlos, are you ready to see Lee Cozy in the house? KP, Don. Hey, Don, I just want you to know Carlos isn't working. He's watching art. Raid incoming. We have to battle all of the Cozy troopers. What's going on, Sepulros? I know. He's like, I know. I just walked by him. So Carlos grabbed Art for All Ages by Jeff Pena. Now, I gotta tell you, there's only 2 left. So after we open this one, there are only 2 remaining. Each one of these is going to get you 2 squares in the Super Bowl square giveaway. And by the way, it looks like we're going to need a second one. So we are dutifully going to try to put together a second Super Bowl square setup because you guys filled up the first one so fast. So if you want the most inexpensive way of grabbing 2 of those squares, I would suggest buy one of the 2 remaining. Because $50 rounded up, these are, I don't know, around 70. So you are getting 2 for the price of 1. Yeah, Trevor, I don't know why that wasn't working. I could see you, but it didn't seem to be coming through in reasonable time. Carlos, 22 of 25. Good luck, brethren. I like the look of this already. You got one of the bigger hits. You got one of the bigger hits. All right, first up, it's the Millennium Falcon. I like it. I like it. What else do you have? Technically, it's Han Solo. Oh, hold on. Let me refocus. Let me refocus for this. Oh, that's so good. There we go. And for the biggin. Oh, that's so good. With the capsicle, I agree. So good. You can tell they're having fun. There you go. 3 great pieces of art for one low price. Congratulations, man. And it's just that easy. Congratulations. Paul Maitland. Paul Maitland. You've got a gift, sir. You have a gift. It has arrived. For those who did not see it in Discord, DC Grogu, or Grogu DC. Nice. CKP knows. He knows the goods. Brett, I haven't watched any of it. I played the game, both of them, but I haven't watched the show yet. So, all right. So, T-Bone. I first want to show this. I scored a copy of Ancient Enemies #1 by Dan Didio. As signed by Didio and Mr. Frank Miller himself. I mean, you can't get angry about that. That's a nice little piece for the collection. I also got one of these. But I think at this point, everybody has one of those. It's just a matter of getting somebody to put some ink on it. So, T-Bone, we can either spoil something that goes pop, or we can spoil hardcore something that goes vroom. What you thinking, dude? Doug is not here to yell at me. We know he doesn't always watch the videos. Although probably seeing the title of this one, he may peruse it. But once it's done, it's not like he can take it back. What are you thinking? Maybe a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B? By the way, there's only, I don't know, 8 of those pop arts remaining. Just saying. Just saying. So is Trevor. He's just saying the same thing. Only 8 of those left. And then we have something coming. Jinx. The second time he's jinxed me today. We have something else coming up that I kind of teased, but now it's coming into fruition. Think while you drink. Actually, this came in today. We'll do something that came in today. I'm not the hugest Green Lantern fan, but I really like this sketch cover. And it comes with a Funko Soda Fig. Limited to only 10,000 pieces. Brent's like, oh yeah. How about Captain Deadpool? New York Comic Con LE from 2016. The Chef. Now, Chef, I understand you may want to bounty this. It's kind of why I'm showing it to you. It is the Chef. He's like, damn it. And basically, Deadpool kills the MCU. Clean up on aisle 2. This is one of them. And at the price that I carelessly left it at, that's a pretty darn good deal. We're not going to talk about that. Hail Hydra! A little collector core zombie Red Skull. Now listen, I know that you guys want the Red Skull pop, but they only made one, and it's about $500 a piece. Unless you want this to be a $200 break, you will have to settle for Zombie Red Skull. Hey, small compromise for this nasty cover. Again, this is original art. This is not printed. This is original art plus a Funko. Doug may want this one. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. Yes, you will also get a print of the original penciling on the back too. So you're getting the comic, a Funko, and a print of the pencils. So you're getting 3 items. For a lot less than it was supposed to be. How about Doctor Strange? I like this one. Oh, Carlos and Chef. I feel an arm wrestle coming on. This is one of those thick books. If Paul Maitland was to do a book, this is, we know Paul, when it comes to Paul, he's thick. This would be about as thick a book as Paul would produce. Let's put a convention exclusive with it. It is, and that's why it's almost sold out, Trevor, before we even opened a single one. Paul said, I've done a Joker on a book that thick. Hey now. Hey now. He's like, Chef's like, I won't be sad if I don't get it. But it's just Chef should be with the chef. Oh, I didn't want to show this one. I didn't want to show this one. I didn't. I did not. This was one I didn't want to show. Because this is also one that I kind of like. You know what'd be really cool? You know what'd be really cool? If they made a Stan Lee pop. That would be cool. That would be like statuesque. There you go, Lee. There's a free hundo. That'll get you a tank and a half of gas. Stan Lee pops are a thing. Well, hell, it's a good thing we got one then. Or else that would be weird. There's a few books that get more than one. How about the Stan Lee statue? Yeah. Yeah, that comes in there too. So yes, this is what we call a stacked break. There's also other giveaways, but I'm not gonna tell you about those yet. Don't mind me, I'm just putting these away. That's true, I'm not. So. Yes, Don. They may end up in the trunk of my car. Just saying. There might be an IOU from DC in there. That's all that's in the box. It's an IOU. Ice Wolf, how come I have the distinct feeling you personally know Alessandra Pisano? For those who don't know, Ice Wolf knows most people. I met her when she was belly dancing at Renfest. Great dancer, even better artist. For those who don't know, Ice Wolf, the ice in Ice Wolf, comes from the fact that he is an international diamond and gem thief, where he gets these illicit stones, recuts them, thus you see all of his equipment on Discord, and then sells them on the black market for 90 cents on the dollar. The wolf comes from the fact that he does it by himself with no accomplices. Thus, Ice Wolf. And 76 is the year he was born in. All right, so now that Trevor left, because he said he'd be right back, that means he's not watching and listening right now. Let's spoil something that I was told not to really talk about. How about some Bing? Ah, Lee's like some Vroom spoilers. What if I told you you'd get a Bing and a Hot Wheel and or other die-cast model of the car that he painted? What if I told you that some were a little bit bigger than others? No, Ice Wolf. Sir, our margins are not that high that we're buying you a new car. Kevin P. West. Kevin P. West. KP. KP. KP, how does this make you feel? Car collector. Why would you like this, car collector? What possibly could draw you to this, car collector? It's not like you collect cars. Oh, it is. KP's like, oh no. Smokey! What up, Smokey? Yep. Yep. There it is. Uh-huh. Not gonna lie. I might be bountying this one. I'm just saying. There could be a bounty, a DC bounty. T-Bone, go away. You're not supposed to be it. You said Burb. Usually that means you won't be back for a while. So you Ocho. Where's Ocho? Ocho. There's Ocho. Ocho. Oh, did I mention there's some biggins too? Oh, you missed a lot, Paul. You missed a lot. How about these big boys? Yeah, that's it. That is what I have for everybody. Going on, Dave? You just missed all the spoilers.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
So, yeah. If you thought mythology was going to be the culmination of awesome, if you thought there weren't going to be cool things put into boxes, you thought wrong. Paul says he may have a spoiler for something coming up as well. Fantasy is so far down the road, Dave, that we can't even tell you when it's coming out. I mean, we know. We know. Wow. Wow. But we're not going to tell you when it is. Trevor's like, I mean, now that you started, maybe a couple more fun pop arts. It's all the way across the room, and the bundle that is left is the one I showed last week. I mean, there's only 8 left.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yes. Paul, man, you must have been gone for a long time because we talked about that for a while. A while. There's only 8 left, Dave. That's just a fact of the matter. This could possibly be the first ever sellout before opening. The first pre-sale sellout. T-Bone, I doubt there will be. Just do what I do. Bounty the ones you want and overpay for them. Yeah, T-Bone, it's here. It's right next to your Dookie Snyder. David's it's a very good possibility. KP's like, I'm hustling. I'm hustling. No, we like them thick, Paul. We like them thick. oh God. I mean, you honest, like I'm gonna be real. I mean, Paul, we sold out of the new stuff yesterday. We did sell. This is it. This is all I got left. These are the last two. Art for all ages. That's it. That's all I have. Those are only two. We have some 300. It's right here. And a handful of from the vault. Other than that, that's it, man. Wednesday and Thursday were extremely loud. I'm not surprised it's a quiet Friday. Not surprised at all. Tell you, I have a lot of shipping to do.
I have two cervicals all.
9 degrees in the greater Buffalo area right now. That sucks. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. I gotta tell you, it's pretty cold here, Don. Pretty cold here. It's downright chilly. Right. Right. Sure. Okay. Oh, Don, it'll be great to have you here, man. We're gonna hang out with our thang out. It's gonna happen. I mean, honestly, starting now, it really only gets warmer in California. We're past the coldest part. Release the Kraken. Don, Don, you may want to tell your family you're not leaving. Shh. Don't tell my family I'm staying. Wash that down with a chaser of water. You know they'll come looking for me. It'll be my fault. What's up, Detroit? How you doing? Speaking of Detroit, want to give a shout out. Alessandra, another TV viewer. What's going on, Mr. Reinerson? How you doing? Commander Root in the house. Drapsnat. Kata. Pajaze. That's how I'm going to pronounce your name. Until you correct me, it's Pajaze. I choose to make the T silent. Tinnerif, how you doing? That's an easy one to pronounce. Tinnerif. Oh, and Ella. Ella A. Hey. Shout out to all my lurkers. Shout out to all my peeps listening to me in the background while they work or play or do other nefarious things. Shout out to all my peeps watching the rerun and being entertained. Shout out to all my fam down under. How are my Aussies doing? There he is. There's Mr. Reinerson. Everything's coming out soon. We're talking weeks, not months. Renfield should be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I would totally hang out with him if he invited me. I would probably mostly ask about his uncle, but I would definitely want to hang out with him. Don, does he not know you're leaving? Are you playing hooky from work? Do you now have to grease his palm so that he doesn't tell on you? Yeah, sure. Hold on. I will, let me switch my light around. See? Light on, light off. This is one by my buddy Val Kilmer. Chicks dig the car. Yeah, I have one for my house. The one I have is of Iceman. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang was amazing. I loved Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Yeah, those are about $100 more than they were last year. He's making them less frequently, and he's charging more. So I am glad I got mine when I did. Val Kilmer's website. I got it directly from him. Let me see if he has any for sale. He's now doing 24 by 24s for $2,600 or 36 by 36s for $5,200. Let's see what the 12 by 12s are. They are now $350. And he does not have many of them. Looks like he re-upped on Batman. That was about it. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, they're nice. He actually does them on metal. He does them on metal, so it's a 12 by 12 thick sheet of metal that he sprays them on. T-Bone, nothing. Nothing was shown. We have been staring intently into each other's eyes. Yeah, it was a special request. And who am I to say no to special requests? Sorry, I had a little hangnail action going. Didn't want that to get caught on something. Chef, I know a guy who's very good at doing Yodas and or Grogu's. So I just got don't you I didn't Paul, I don't know what you're talking about. I never said a name. It's because swearing in British is so much cleaner than swearing with an American accent. Remember, he does not have a British accent. This is one thing that people fail to realize. Paul does not have a British accent. We have the accent. His people invented the language. They know how it's supposed to be pronounced. We are the ones, the Americans are the ones who aren't saying it right. The British, those from England, they're pronouncing it right because they invented it. We have the accent. Right? Turt's like, I draw it all the time. Hey, Turt, why don't you post up your website? And if you're taking commissions, how they can get a hold of you for commissions. BT Dub, I found Turt at New York Comic Con. No, was it New York or was it? No, it was Niagara Falls Comic Con. That's what it was. Go ahead and toss your info on there, bud. Whatever you want, man. Do both. We're all collabing artists here. My medium just happens to be sound. Whoops, all Grogu's. There you go. Give Turd a nice follow. I own a few of his items. As a matter of fact, he's one of the people that signed my badge. True story. Here it is. Booyah. For those who are wondering, who signed this? There's Turt, there's Joe Staten, and there's Ken Lashley. So, yeah. The goods. I mean, this one is Joe Rubenstein, Don Kramer, and Keith Williams. Not a bad trio there. Fabrice and that would be Kreese. Yeah. And Bing. The Rube. Senor Rubenstein. Of course, then we got Barbary, Cozy, Sager. I think that was also Bing. Yeah, it was also Bing. Oh no. I hope I don't fall. You should do a take on the Muppet Babies, replacing them with Star Wars characters like Grogu for Kermit. Oh, thanks, man. That's kind of my thing now. I have another one with, Fabrice was the other one that I might not have mentioned. Co-creator of Spider-Man Noir. Yeah, it's kind of a thing. Paul, are you going live tonight? I think you should, because I really don't have much for tonight. You guys have spent all of my energy the last 48. I mean, I like to think I'm entertaining, but y'all really put me through the ringer. Goodness gracious, I was talking to Trevor and Doug today. And they were like, what are you going to talk about? I'm like, I don't even know. I'm just going to have to show them some stuff that's coming up. I got nothing. I know, right? Like, I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm not going to talk about the Pro Bowl because that's just dumb. Super Bowl, it's too early to talk about. I mean, the Senior Bowl, we could discuss rookies, but not everybody follows collegiate foosball. The NHL All-Star Game. It's hockey. They play it on ice with a rubber puck. Gotta art faster. I would love a guest, but I don't know if you know this. Nobody wants to be in the studio with me. I have repeatedly asked people to join me in the studio, and every single time there has been a reason they could not. So I think they're being polite. They just don't want to say that until I stop my taco addiction, they can't stay in a room with me for more than 10 minutes. It's possible. I do smell a little. I can't be perfect. Gotta have something wrong with me. See, Dave knows. Dave knows. Dave knows. Do you want to taco about your addiction? I, hand to God, had tacos today. I did. I had homemade tacos. We did Wagyu beef tacos. Trevor exaggerates. It's about 3 hours. He chooses to take the scenic route during the busiest time of day. They were Wagyu tacos, which means they basically cook down to half of the size that they were. Land of confusion. Fish taco? Yeah, Santa Barbara. When you come up to the museum, you will have the fish tacos at the pier. We got the spot, buddy. Oh, we got the spot. And it is a very nice coastal drive on the Pacific Coast Highway. Right by the beach. Don't lie, Trevor. It's on the beach. It's true. It is very true. It's better to be on the beach than in the beach. There you go, Saburos. All right. Listen, I love you all. But I have no energy today. I am surprised I got an hour done. So we're going to go see what Paul Maitland is doing. Paul may or may not be spoiling something that we've only mildly, not necessarily announced, but kind of announced, but not really announced, but sort of announced. We announced in the fact that everybody's working on them, but we haven't announced it officially. But all the artists are showing everybody what they're doing if you follow their channels. So let's take a peek at Paul and see what kind of Grogu creations he's making. With that said, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for wearing me out like a welcome mat this week. I appreciate it. You know what? All of you have been wonderful. Why don't you go ahead and take the next 2 days off? Relax. Have an easy weekend. You deserve it. Because next week, it's going to be crazy. We are going to sell out all of those Fun Pop art boxes. I will be opening every single one of them. And then we'll be dropping some new products on top of your heads. So get some rest this weekend, my friends. You are going to need it. Again, I love you. take care of yourselves and each other. We get to do this again the next week. And I can't do it if you don't take care of yourself. So do that for me. In the meantime, we are going to hang out with Paul. And we are going to see what he's up to. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm out. See ya.